All right. Hello, everyone. There we go. Okay. So, I'm playing Satisfactory, which I'm super excited about because I've already put in about 150 hours in the game. I've never gotten farther, as it said in the description, never farther than the oil tier. I don't remember what number that is, but I think that's like 6 or 8 or something like that. But this is because update 7, we're in experimental because that's where you have to be to get update 7 right at the moment. It's not in full-fledged mode yet. But yes, we're going to be playing update 7, and I'm going to start a new build in the grass fields. And we are going to call this there we go. That is, we're gonna skip to tier 1. Yeah, we'll just keep it private. I don't know if I can change that later. I haven't looked into that much, but so I've already put some thought into where I'm wanting to do things, kind of. Obviously, I don't have the experience quite enough to fully know, like, grand scheme of things type of stuff. I don't have, like, a spreadsheet open of everything that I hope to do. But I kind of want... So this area down there is really nice, especially with this water when you get coal. But what I prefer is actually over there by the falls. Simply because the falls are just an extraordinary location for water. So you can do a bunch of coal burning near there, and you don't have to actually haul the water very far. As well as it's got a lot of veins for iron. It's got 2 copper veins. Samar, we don't need that. It's got 2 copper veins. So right here. 2 copper veins over there. It's got a caterium ore right there. And we've got 2 veins of limestone. So it's a really good starting area. Just got to deal with a couple of enemies first. I may have to turn up game sound a little bit. Oh, wait. There it is. Come on, there we go, 90. Okay. I think there is... They updated... From update 5, they changed the way that enemies spawn. It always disorients me because it used to be 1 enemy per vein, except in certain scenarios like in caves or with spitters. But ever since they changed it, it always catches me off guard a little bit. Okay, so I'm thinking for now I'll just set my hub down like here, and then I'll move it eventually probably because I don't really want it to be there. And then we're going to start off with our MK1 miner going that way and that way. And then I'm going to save one. I'm going to put one on the thing over here, which I'll probably... This one's the one that always throws me off because even in update 5, they didn't have any enemy on this one, and I don't know why. This is a normal limestone deposit. I think the other than that one that we get, if I remember correctly, is below average. It's not quite as good. We want that, and we can actually... Nice thing is we get the parts for a constructor right away. So that's going to be for concrete. I was considering doing this whole like beginning area, like getting up to the first rocket launch on my own, but I figured what the heck, I'll just do it all at one time. Okay, so then we want a smelter. And obviously this is gonna be a mess, because this will just be the temporary, and then after a while I'll refine it once we get a solid foundation in place. Okay, so smelters and then constructors. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Okay, so we want, you know what? Let's put rods on that one, and plates on this one. We just gotta hook everything up to power. I am doing all right. I've recovered from my horrible experience of Ori and the Blind Forest. And I'm doing much cheerier now. Okay, so let's run a power pole to right here, because then we got the biofuel, and then we'll run a line out this way. One thing about playing a first-person game, especially like this where I'm moving around a lot, I hope it doesn't just demolish the bitrate. Because that's one thing. I wish I could push more. I wish that I could do AV1 encoding already. I'm hoping, I don't know if it's just going to be like a 40 series or current, whatever's the new GPU. I don't know if that's what's going to be the case, but I really hope that they can push AV1 to old GPUs as well, because I really want that. Game hard. Without spoiling too much, it's got well, okay, I'll have you played Celeste, Brad? Because if you have, I can make some comparisons to that. Let's throw some of this in here. That'll at least get things running a tiny bit, I guess. Not much, though. Oh, that's a new thing. Okay. There we go. So we got machines going. I should build some... Watch you play it? Okay. So basically, Celeste, I hated, but it still had something. You know how Dark Souls, the big thing that everyone says about Dark Souls is that when you die, you know it's your fault, and therefore it's less aggravating, because it's like, okay, yeah, and then you can learn from that. Celeste had a little bit more of that. It was still aggravating, but it had a little bit more of that, where you could a lot of times see where it's your fault. Ori, it feels like if you die, it's the game's fault, and the game is being scummy and trying to make the game longer, and you work harder for what you want. Like there's a portion in it where you have to do basically the exact same thing 8 times over. Just because, and it's really annoying. So there's just a lot of like things about it. There's some cool movement mechanics, definitely, but there's a lot about it as well that just doesn't fit the aesthetic or the vibe of the game either. Okay, let's grab a storage container. There we go, and I should get an objective going. So that will be easy. I just need to wait now. Might pick it up on sale. Yeah, like if you enjoy precision platformers, then I would say definitely pick it up, but on a sale. Your soul is gone? Why is your soul gone? But yeah, only on a sale, really. I know it's got some insanely high ratings, and I don't understand it, but I also just don't understand, like, I recognize that Celeste is well made, but I don't understand the love that people have for Celeste either. Guess I should probably deal with these guys before too long. Right there. There he is. Another thing I don't understand about this update, ever since they started, they did this new spawn system for enemies. Right inside this rock, you hear, well, you hear this because I'm too scared to have arachnophobia mode turned off. But I don't get it. Oh, hello. Because they're just kind of stuck in a rock as far as I know, unless there's like a cave underneath or something. But I don't think there is. I know there's like a toxic area, but I don't think it's a full cave. There we go. Modern Warfare 2. He came for me behind my back, hit me over the head, and kidnapped me. Haven't played anything else since. Oof. Okay. I downloaded Modern Warfare. Well, not Modern Warfare. Warzone 2.0. Because I was thinking, like I did enjoy when I played the first Modern Warfare. I did enjoy the progression system of how you unlock like your weapons and perks for your weapons and attachments and things like that. I actually really like that, and the weapon building system where you can customize your weapon just how you want it and stuff. I enjoyed that stuff. So I downloaded it. I was actually surprised that it was like a 20 gig download and not 200. Anyway, it took me like half an hour to get everything set up because it wanted me to verify with Steam with my phone number, and I tried to get that set up, and then Steam was kind of like, you know what, we're just not going to do that. And then I figured out a workaround, but then it was like, okay, you got to sign in with your Activision account, which previously was my Battle.net account. But I put in my Battle.net, and they're like, no, that's not your account. And so then I had to figure it out. So I got a password thing sent to my email, except that it didn't send until the 6th attempt. When it finally sent, then I was able to reset my password. Then I was able to log in, and then it had to restart the game to reset the graphics, whatevers. And then it did his whole cutscene thing and all that stuff. And then I got into a match. It took like a couple minutes to get into a match. I got into a match and died in like 2 minutes of landing on the ground, and then I just quit. I couldn't handle it. Okay, so that won't have 150, I don't think, concrete yet. So let's go and set up our copper deposit. Let's drag it off this one, I guess. Oh, we don't have the rods or the concrete for it. So I guess we'll need to grab some rods and concrete. And I ran out of power. Whoops. Good thing I was collecting some leaves. About 130 in each. It's not bad. Bit rough right now. Okay. The optimization of their UI has been trash for the past 4 or 5 years. Keep adding these fancy animated scenes where your characters walk around causing lag. Okay, that's true. The UI was not great. Yeah. The other thing that I know for myself, at least, is that I'm not I'm not really one to play multiplayer games, or core multiplayer games where like it's obviously Satisfactory's multiplayer, but you know, Overwatch, CS:GO, Valorant, COD, things like that, as much, unless I have friends to play with it, play the game with. So there's way less incentive for me to play it, just because you know, I'm not really that sort of person that likes being with randoms. Okay, we are gonna I think only deal with one, possibly, here. Hang on, I don't see any here. But I hear him. Or is that the one above me? Ah, is it? Oh wait, no, I hear. Wait, no, I hear one. He's like, is he just on the other side? Where is he? He's got to be the one that's above me, right? Because I'm not seeing anything going on here. Pointless stuff when they can make a minimalistic UI. No fancy animations. It's just 2D, and fans would love it more. Looks like when looking for a match. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. That's the thing is, like, well, especially because, like, personally, looking at their UI, it doesn't look all that great in my opinion. Like, it would look a lot nicer to just have a more minimalistic UI for it. Just something that's understandable, you know? Can't handle solos. As a solo, I get it. Yeah. It's cancer. Constantly depending on bad players. Yeah, that definitely. Well, and the thing that I was like, when I was going to do it, I was thinking, well, I'll just hop into a solo match, because to be honest, like, I don't like really playing with randoms, because usually they're, you know, pretty nasty and don't have great mics and everything else, or they're no comms. But also, I know I'm not that great of a player, and so I would be a massive handicap to to anyone who wanted, who was. Oh, hello! You finally popped out of the ground, I guess. I'd be a massive handicap to any team, really. So I was just gonna do solos, and then I was looking through it. Is there no solo option for Warzone 2? Because all I saw was like quads and some like trio, like Tarkov looking game mode. Okay, want that to be wire, and then just get a nice boxing. Oh, I can't afford that. Okay. Can I don't have enough for power lines yet, so I'll have to go and make some of those, I guess. You know what? I'm better mine up some of this if I need power lines. I should probably pick up more of this when I can, because otherwise we will run out. That's one thing I really need to do as soon as I have excess power and resources is build something to craft this stuff for me. Oh, we've got some uranium right there. Wow. So far, I've never gotten to a place where I can utilize uranium. But that's interesting, because that means we got a bit of a late game resource right there. That's kind of nice. Just gotta watch out I don't get too close too soon. Oh boy. There we go. Oh yeah, that'll be plenty of biomass. Now I should, I think, have enough concrete for this first objective. I believe. Yeah, I do. Nice. And while that's shooting off into space, I can make the cables I need. Hopefully, I'll have enough for the cables I need. 50 or 45 should be enough, I think.
You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview.
That's one thing about beginning of the game that I always have to put in my head if I'm starting a new save is that I'm gonna have to go through all this sitting and waiting for things to craft. My favorite part of the game so far that I've reached is the coal. I love setting up coal power. My favorite thing. I just love it with running the water and everything. It's a little confusing, but I really enjoy it. So I'm excited every time I get to that point. Okay, now I think I'm going to need more copper for wire. Yeah. I wonder, because this one's impure. Is this one any different? No, this one's also impure. Okay. Not too big of a difference then. It's too bad.
Milestone exchange concluded.
Okay, 50 should be plenty. Oh, you can see it glowing. That's so cool. One thing I'm excited to do is I'm already planning to put my rocket over there, because I know for a fact that there's enough of resource veins. Once I can get a manifold system going, like a smart manifold system, there's enough resource veins over there to supply for everything that you need for the second Rocketeer. Hey, Jordan. Bit about copyright. I know, it's so stupid. That's why I wanted to make a video about it, because it was just so ridiculous. And then here's the funny thing. I don't know if you guys saw, but I just posted on my Discord. Where's my... Okay, on my Discord here. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, yeah. This is so funny. I don't get why, but this one's it's not copyrighted. You should add YouTube. That's true, I should. The thing is, like, I mean, I'm a tiny YouTuber. That's the big thing that, like, was going through. Like, if I was a big YouTuber, I would have a rep I could talk to and talk to them about this and be like, hey, this is what's going on. Can we do something about this? But the thing is, since I'm so small, I'm pretty much non-existent to YouTube, and I mean that's not like it's just kind of what it is, you know. Yeah, I know, it's so funny. But I'm glad at least I used. The funny thing is that if it go back to that video, because I used YouTube as a tool that's I've never used before, because I wasn't sure how it works, because they claim that if you use it, it may not take out the audio enough to take away the copyright, but it'll just try to take away the background music. So I used it on it, and it basically took away nothing. It just like squashed the sound a little bit, and then that stream is no longer copyrighted, just because it took it just like compressed the sound. This would blow up on Reddit, I'm sure. Oh, you're right. I don't know what Reddit post subreddits to put it on, really, but it definitely would. It would do super well on Reddit. It's doing well on TikTok as well. Well for my TikTok at least. What was I doing here? I was making copper. Find you some place to put it. Sure. I mean, if you know of a good place to put things like that, I would love it. Because Reddit is such a help, honestly. Like, it's amazing the view bump I get if I can even just upload my video to, like, that game's subreddit. Gotta go. All right. Have a good night, Jordan. Copper wire. I'm hoping I have enough cables. I think I should have enough cables, but it does take a lot. I think it's like 30 for a max length wire or something like that. I don't fully remember. But I'll have excess of this if I need to build more. Okay. So I'm going to put one like right here so I can run it that way or that way. And then put one like kind of over here so I could zip line up, I think. And then that'll also run to those two iron veins. And then one right here-ish. And then all the way down the hill. Oh, and the power grid broke. Okay, let's build a new biomass burner. And I'm realizing I needed to get more plates and something else to have a storage container for those. Because those are something that do craft fairly quickly, is wire and like quick wire and those sort of things. What do we need for a biomass burner? Just some rods, okay. Do I have, I did get the, yeah, I did get these, okay. So let's start laying some foundations as well, because that'll, at least we can start cleaning things up a bit, or setting the foundation for cleaner things. Now, do I need, okay, I'm sitting okay on plates for now. So I guess if we have biomass burners here, we might as well just keep with that. Is there a way I can snap that a little lower? Maybe 2 meters should be good. Okay. Then burners. There we go. Oh, that's gonna, let's just take that one away. And then we'll go this one here. This one to here. This one to here, and then that one to there. There we go. And now we just really need some more biomass as well. I don't, oh, I do have, I've got some. Okay, so let's, I think we can stock them all up with 200 actually. Maybe not quite. Close enough though. 134, okay. There we go, we're up and running. And for a, yes, I've got enough for that. Perfect. Let's just set a storage up there. No, that's not, I don't have enough. Okay, so let's just attach it straight on then. That won't be ideal for certain things, but there we go. It'll be enough. Okay, so let's go see what the next objective is. One thing, actually, you know what? I should check in the options. Okay, I can't. That's too bad. I was hoping that I could have toggle sprint. Just because your pinky gets mighty sore after a while. I was checking this out. Logistics will not be too bad. I think I just, at this point, ooh, that mouse smoothing was doing a lot. I just need to get power now. It's the main thing. Or, not power. Biomass. Just gotta collect leaves. Might have to turn down my mouse sensitivity, actually. Like a 2.5. Oh yeah, that's better. Once we can get Caterium, that'll speed things up a bit, but I can't really do much with Caterium until I get the MAM. I'm gonna steer clear of that spitter for now. I don't feel like dealing with him too much. Can't even do much with this guy until we get the MAM, which is sad because I really want to get to overclock or under. Well, right now it would just be underclocking, really. I guess the other thing is I can make a wish list of all the things I need for doing fuel construction. So that's going to take some doing. I'll need 3 of those. I will need should be just 3 of those. Yeah, it should be just 3 of those. This just gets merged. Yeah, okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do that one. Now I think clear a little bit more space here, because I think I want more space between these 2 things. At least for now. This is all probably gonna change eventually. Okay, so let's just place like just one of these in between, I guess. Well, I mean, it's all snapped to grid, so that's 1 snap. That should be fine for now, because I'll have the chainsaw pretty quick. I wish that rock would move, but that's okay, I guess. And then here we are going to have... Oh, those trees actually might be a problem right off the bat. Okay, let's change things around a bit. For construction, we could always put it back here. It's just more of a slope. But maybe that would be okay. It's not cutting in unless I were to do 4 meters, but that's pretty high. I could do 4 meters. Just off center with this one then. I might just have to wait until... Unless I just bump it up right... Well, this tree's still in the way. So I'll just wait on that for a moment. We should have 300 wire by now, I think. Doesn't take long to craft them. Yeah, basically. Almost. Okay. We just need 10 more. I mean, there should be 10 more there by now. But I will, I think, try and fill these guys up a bit more. There we go. Now they're all on equal playing field. 62, that'll be plenty. And we can get our logistics and then keep on going. Thing that's not going to be fun is I really need to get on, once I can get assembly as fast as I can get on making, the plates that I need for the rocket, because waiting on those sort of things is a pain.
Milestone reached.
And we got field research, which will give me the MAM, which is very important. And then this will give me parts assembly, which is also very important. So let's do this one. Wait. Field research. Yeah, I want the MAM. First? I don't need the MAM first. Let's do parts assembly first. So I just need to build, or I would like to build, a thing to construct screws. So let's use this one over here. Hang on. What does it take for... because for rotors, it's pipes and screws. For... reinforced plates, it is plates and screws. Right. Okay. So that means that if we are not overclocking, we can take pure, I think it's pure nodes. These are all impure, but I think the nodes up here are pure. And one of them would be able to supply us with enough for doing rotors, and one of them would be able to supply us with enough, without considering clocking, for, what's the, plates, reinforced plates. No, this one's also impure. Huh. Impure and impure. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we can just build down here. And I will just have to make... I can take this stuff off for the moment. Another drill, so we need a mini mining head thing, which means that I need... Oh, hang on a second. Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Equipment workshop. That's what I need. Put it on this side. Just in like this little alcove here. Okay. Mining head done. MP1 miner we can make. So that's going to have to go through 2 assemblers and a smelter. Or constructors. Not assemblers. So we're going to need some more rods and more reinforced plates. So even if we can get on plate construction as well, I guess. Well, I guess I'll need an assembler to get reinforced plates, so I have to craft those by hand for now. As long as if I can get this these screws going, that should pick things up a good bit. Smelter. And constructor. Yeah, it's facing the right way. And a constructor. Iron, you are going to be rods, and you are going to be screws. Then we will go power line from there to there. There. Nope. To there and there. So everything should be powered now. And then we just need a box for it to go to. Here we go. We got screws coming. And we'll just have to craft the cables by hand for now, because doing the cable assembly and a whole nother mining and smelting and constructing and all that stuff is not quite worth it at the moment, I feel like. Soon it will be, though. We'll have to do that pretty soon. Oh, I guess the other thing I can do to cut down on power usage is... Oh, wait, I can't do underclocking yet. Of course. Once I get the MAM. That's all we get, apparently, is 130, so I'm gonna need to get more copper. Can't do MEM yet. I gotta... No. It might just be. It might be the thing to do, is just go with the MEM, because we've got all those things constructing already. It's not gonna be that big of a deal to... A couple more. Oh, I need more wire for that. It'll just take like a minute or two to get up that amount of stuff. Anyway, and then we get the MAM. We can research underclocking and overclocking and all that fun stuff, and then Caterium is viable, so we can go and do the Caterium vein, which we will need more power for all of that. So I'm gonna make us some more power. Now, that can't go to that. So we're going to have to, let's just send this cable here over to this one. Oh, this is going to be a mess. We can't do a second tier if we do that. Okay, if we disconnect both of these are kind of their own ordeal. So let's put those on the tower. That connects up with that. So those are connecting to that. That's connecting to that. And then that gives us the ability to connect these to that while still having a free one to go to another level. And then we just need to restart everything. Get it all going again. Okay. Now, let's see how our screws are doing over here. 170 something. So we're doing pretty good there. We could start, now that we've got ample amounts of power, we could start the next copper thing. That is an option. We need more plates, but MK1 miner, smelter, constructor, and we will need a second constructor. So that's going to be 2 more reinforced plates. We can also craft up this raw iron that we've been hanging on to. Send that all into plates. Because that's what we need for iron plates and reinforced plates. So then we don't have to make a stop at the container thing. There we go. Let's go get our second thing going. And I think I'll just merge them into the same bin for now, rather than dividing them out, because it's not like we're going to be having that much with like overfill problems or anything. It's still stuck pretty close there. But yeah, I can just merge them into the same one. I'll just reconstruct where it needs to be. Smelter. Copper. Go into a constructor. Oh, actually, you know what? It might be easier just to go into its own thing. Because this is going to be a longer chain than the other one. Wire. And then, come on, why won't you snap to the right thing? There we go. Cable. then storage box, which I can't I can't afford. Okay, I'm too poor for a storage box apparently. Let's take. You know what? For the moment, let's get rid of all 3 of these. We'll just branch this over to here. We'll go 1 for you, 1 for you, and then 1 for you, 1 for you. Man, I can't wait for Quicksilver. 1 for you, 1 for you, and then we'll send this guy to that. You know what? Now let's just, for the sake of cleaning things up, let's send it to that. That'll get everything going and running nicely. That'll at least hold a stack for us in there, so we can at least build up an amount. And I need to run and grab some plates so I can make another storage unit. Oh, I should check if we've got much copper wire in here. Fair. Hopefully by the time I come back and leave again, there'll be enough for the milestone. I don't think there will be, though. What was I doing over here? Oh, right, I was grabbing metal plates. 200 metal plates. And let's also check on our screws, because I think we should have enough screws. Oh yeah, we got plenty of screws. Storage, go there. That's gonna be, oh no, that's gonna work out just fine. Okay, got 38. That's not gonna be enough. Okay, let's take out these guys while we wait then. Might as well clear them off, and right, that's not something I need to go next to. There we go. Oh, hello. My goodness, you came on fast. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about these guys that I know of. Yeah, we can grab this quartz. That'll help us once we get the MAM. So that will, quartz is the tree for Blade Runners now. Which I understand why they did it, but I hate it because it makes them so much harder to get. Having them on the Caterium tree was so nice. Grab this fella as well while we're, oh wait, no, we can't because his radiation levels. Okay, so that guy's gonna sit there for a long time. That's a little bit less enjoyable. We can throw that in there at least in most of the wire. Start crafting some more biomass. Oh, we're ready for whenever these things decide to shut down. Now, I should have the 64, 63 more copper wire that I need. It's nice that we can get that head start actually on the cabling, because that'll just speed up the next milestone a lot. Can't wait to get this all on manifolds. Manifolding equipment is probably my favorite thing, to just run strings of things going through everything. There we go.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine.
So I'm thinking, because we're pretty
Has been unlocked.
close to getting this one already, I'd like to get the chainsaw and biofuel, because that'll help a lot with fuel, and then we'll work on this stuff. I think that's what I'll do. And also we can create the map if we have more plates. There we go. We can already shove in some alien stuff. And make some stuff there. Got one of those. We've got some of the berries. We'll get one of the mushroom things soon enough.
New object added to the
Power slug. I want to quickly check. We need to
New
have another
recipe
power slug
unlocked.
for that. Okay. That's not as nice. We'll get there. And then we just gotta
new
get
resource
quartz.
added to the
Select
resource
that.
scanner.
Quartz is a ways away from here. That's the sad thing about being in the meadows here, is there's no quartz deposits that I know of. Yeah, that's still on its way. That'll be definitely enough concrete though. And it might take a bit to get these things, screws. For that, yeah, just a little bit of time. But we should have the cabling. By the time we get back with the cabling, the rocket should be back, or the shuttle should be back, whatever it is. There it is, it's coming in for landing right now. Perfect. Oh, look, there it is. It's gonna snap to the ground pretty soon once we get within a closer distance. Yep, there it is. we go. We're almost done that now. And then we can clear out this area for this thing, which I'm thinking... Oh. Well, hello there, fella. I'm thinking... I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put it here? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do with that. Other option would just be to move this thing over this way a bit more, which actually would be extremely doable. Hub. Go there. And then we'll grab this piece here. This can come over here for these guys. Which I'm sorry, I stole your precious biofuel. And then we'll move ma'am. We'll rediscover everything. And we can put the ma'am right there. And then the workbench right there. No big deal. Then that opens this area up a lot, actually. So then we should be able to go in with, I think, with these sort of foundations, and I don't think we can go there. Yeah, can't go in there, but we can go out like this at least. And even if it's a step off, that's okay. But this will be where our creation of biofuel will go then. So let's put in some ramps. For now, we'll replace them with walkways when we get walkways, but that's not a luxury we have quite yet. Okay, so 2 high should be all right. Let's grab the storage units, and we're gonna want one centered with the output facing that way. Also gonna want to make sure that it's bumped up as close to this portion as possible, because we want lots of wiggle room there. And these ones are gonna have to be flipped backwards. That. Like that. Now, we don't have the vents to go through, so we will have to still wait on some things before we can actually get this fully running, but that's okay. There we go. Grab that and go up a step. And the other thing I can run to is Caterium. So, we're gonna need 3 constructors for this. Which is alright. Yeah, that is perfect, actually. So we will go... Our outputs are going that way, so we want one there. And one there. And then we're also gonna grab off of here for now. Just pop her in right in between. I don't have any copper wire. Okay, so that's not happening yet. So let's go up another section then. Hello? Okay. Two is okay for that, I think. Pretty sure it's fine with that. Just those little nubbins sticking up. And then this one will have to be facing this way. Like that. Perfect. And then once we can run power and the other things to it, we will do that. Okay, so that's kind of set up. And then let's check on our screws. So they should be done.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will
So we've got biofuel now. Next, I think let's do the resource sync, because that'll give us the elements we need for what we're doing. Let's see here, as well as we just need some reinforced plates and some more screws. I believe we can't quite make the amount of reinforced plates I would like to, but we can make enough screws for it. There we go. And then we'll just grab the screws from the constructor thingy. Or we could make them. I think that should be enough. Nope, never mind, it's nowhere near. 160, okay. There we go. There we go, got our chainsaw, and now we can make our biofuel. This is why we need the construction system, because this stuff takes forever to craft. Also, we can craft some hog proteins. Throw those in the MAM. That was an alien organism for DNA. And that'll give us access to this, which we need more protein for. That's extra pockets. I think that's the only thing we can get here for a little while, other than this with the rotors, but Ailers are not something I've ever had much use for. What was I gonna do next? Right, I have the chainsaw. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we can already start throwing some stuff in there. We just need more of everything. Of those, 200 of these, and 500 copper wire. There should be 500 sitting there for us by now, I would think. Almost. That's too bad. Okay, well, while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna chop down some trees, I think. gonna see, because I think I cleared out all the fellows over here, but I'll double check. If I have, then I can cut all this area down. There may have been one left. That guy made noise. But I don't think there's anyone left here that hates me too much. Other than those spiders in the cave that is in that rock.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
I'm really intrigued with what they're gonna do with the story, because that's one of the things I'm pretty sure that they. I don't know if they said directly, but it seems as though they're saving anything really to do with the story. Like they've got. I can't see them implementing Samor much until full release. And then those things up there, the Somber sloops and the weird orb things, are obviously story items. And I'm very curious as to what they're going to be doing with the story, and like maybe even telling like why we're on this planet or things like that. Like maybe more in depth. I'm very curious what the story's going to be like. I'm really I know that they've made it very clear that this game is going to be a factory building game, not really very heavy on the survival aspect. But I would really kind of like to have like a story like Subnautica again. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a story that was, at least in my opinion, for a game to have a story that was as curious as Subnautica's. Okay, and I'll have enough, I should have, well, maybe I don't know. I feel like I should have enough, copper waiting for me over there, but maybe I don't, so let's see about clearing away these guys. There we go, that's one down. There we go, there's the other down. Okay. I should also make a, another thing for a drill. We'll need more of these, so. Might as well stock up a bit. That should be fair for now. And then let's just see. I need to make sure that I've got way more than that for those. I've got enough for a smelter and an MK1 miner. So we'll take all of those. Concrete and wire. So let's grab that wire and... Ooh, it got dark. So I should be basically ready then to go to the Caterium vein. Start that. That'll get me well on the way for computers, which is good. I can send this off.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access funneling parts into examples of book. Go that extra.
There we go. Got the awesome stuff. And so now let's, I guess, go for parts assembly. The next one. Then pretty soon. So now the Caterium is very valuable in the awesome sinks. So we'll be able to get stuff for that really quickly once we get Caterium going. That's the exciting thing about it. One of the really exciting things about it. Oh, I need more concrete. Good thing I didn't leave too... I wasn't too far away. Okay. I'm really curious what the developers are doing with the sky, because, like, they've changed the sky for basically every update. They just added these planets that I think, and, like, that galaxy. I'm pretty sure they just added those. Because the last update, I think they changed it to this sky. And I think they implemented the Unreal Engine volumetric clouds in the last update. Because I think the update before that was just regular skybox. That would, like, in the morning, everything would all of a sudden become just this insanely intense red. This is going to be difficult to fight him in the dark like this. That was a bad decision. My goodness. There he is. Oh, I can barely see him with the white there. Let's get him out in the light. There we go. I better wait a little bit then, because fighting the spitter in the dark is going to be terrible. So I don't think there's any dudes here, so I can might as well take this opportunity to get more stuff. Okay, starting to brighten up a little bit, but still not what I'd like. I want daytime for fighting the spitter. It's gonna be way less scary that way. Is that sulfur? Oh, that is sulfur. Nice.
Data shows this is a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Oh, looks like we're full up on... Yep, we're full up on leaves. Okay. No use, chopping down more trees then. At this rate, I might as well run back and empty my inventory of all these leaves and everything. And stick some stuff in the MAM now that I have sulfur. I think I can do just 1 tier of sulfur. So that one gets really steep really quick, and I need sulfur and coal, which I need to go to the far side over there to get. I can also make more protein probably with those expanded pockets. Yeah, so it'll be a while until we get that. Let's show that and sulfur. Make more hog protein. Hang on a second. Yeah, I need hog protein for that. Yeah, so we got enough hog protein. We just need the cables then in that regard for larger pockets. And then if we just stuff leaves in this rightmost one, and then wood in the leftmost one. Then when everything gets up and running, they'll be in the right spot. Okay, now we could always cut down these since it's not daytime yet, I guess. And that guy's gurgle or whatever he does always makes me nervous. Man, this night is lasting forever, it feels like. It's so hard to see, my goodness. That's mainly because I have a massive light blasting me in the face. But, hey, we're getting the sun again. Finally. Okay, now we can make our way over here. Copper. Oh, you know what? It's pure. We'll get some good value for it. a good amount of copper from it. And there is our mushroom for that. I think that looks like more sulfur. Is that more sulfur? No, that's limestone. Limestone's whatever. Now here's gonna be an interesting one. Unless he just decides to run away, but kinda doubt that. Very hard to dodge his attacks, but doesn't have that much health, it seems. Now for this area, I think they made it so that you can't place conveyors in the water. Because what I used to do was just go from that ledge down into the water and then up to there, which worked out flawlessly. But since then, oh wait a second, it looks like you can. Hang on a second, I gotta test this here. This is probably gonna go the wrong way. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually going the right way. Oh, you can. I was totally wrong. Okay. So then I'll fix this when I get the chance. But for now, then you can just build to like. There's a little section of ledge here that allows you to build it too. I guess probably that one would also allow it. There we go. Let's go a step up. And then we're gonna want to have our weapon out. There we go. Nice. And we made it to Caterium. Hooray. Okay, so now we can slap down one of these. And one of these. And line those up a little further than that, because we're going to need some height on that. And it won't function, because we can't smelt Caterium yet.
Can be developed.
So we got to get, I think... I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's around 50 of these. Nice thing is that this is a pure vein, so we get a ton of Caterium. Like, I think it'll output like a 120 a minute or something like that. It's insane. There we go, 102 just to be safe. Then let's connect these pieces up. Wait a second, what? Oh, this is going the wrong way. Okay, so we will have to reset this, but that's okay because we can do it better now. So I think what we'll do is we'll send this over to about like here. And then I'm gonna try and see if I can make it to, I can, perfect. I'm gonna make it to over there. Believe it or not. Not even have it in the water, because then that frees up the water all for coal making. Then we'll just attach this right there and feed it over to that. Then we'll clear a bit of a path here. This can go all the way over to here, and then all the way down to there. Go like that. And like that. Then that. Then go kind of in this direction. So yeah, about here then, we'll just bring it down to the ground, I think. That'll give us enough room around it to do everything we need to. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. I just needed 10. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah, I just needed 10. Okay, well, I overestimated that one, a bit. Let's grab, where's a good power pole to hang on to? Let's grab that one right there. String it out to... that. And keep on stringing. You know what? Actually, I should draw the conveyor because that'll be a quicker way of getting around to everything. Or at least easier. And the nice thing is that once we get the zip line, then this all becomes our transportation rather than walking on the conveyor belts. So if I can build it with that in mind, then I can greatly improve this whole experience as well. So for instance, if we put that right there, that'll be a clear shot. I don't know if we can go all the way over to that thing, but I'm gonna try. No, I cannot. Okay. Let's just make it go kind of there. So we're at the closest point, and then hopefully that'll be enough length. Yes, that's totally enough length. Perfect. So yeah, plug that in there. Then let's throw hang on a second. Was that ma'am lying to me? Let's throw the Caterium into air. Let's grab that Caterium for now. I mean, we can hook that up, I suppose, and that, but it won't make much difference. Let's leave this off just in case I can get rid of some free, some of this excess Caterium. Let's figure out what's going on with this. Okay. So why can't I smelt Caterium yet? Oh, okay, I was right. I need more of that. There you are, sir. Now I can smelt Caterium. So now I can run back. So I needed 60. So I wasn't too far off. I actually would have had not enough if I really went with 50. Wow, my shift finger is really starting to hurt. Oh, power grid went down. That's okay. We'll fix it when we get back. I'm more interested in just getting this up and running so I don't have to keep running back and forth to this. Ethereum, throw that in there. How are you fellas on? Now this is going to be able to output 120 per minute, which is a lot. This is only going to take 45, and I don't have underclocking unlocked yet, so that's going to be wasting away for a little bit until I can get some overclock capsules. Which I know where two are, but there's one down there, and it's guarded by two. Oh boy. Okay. It's guarded by two charger fellas, and then there's one over there that's also guarded by a charger thing. My shift finger's really hurting. Maybe I should bind shift to something else, or the run button to something else. I could bind it to Alt. That would make things a little bit complicated though. Bind it to right click or something like that. What was I was right. I was getting the power grid back up. So I need biofuel. 200 in you, 100 in you, 100 in you, and we need to make a bit more. Oh. Okay, that should be plenty. There we go. We're up and running again, and that should start pumping out Caterium ingots. Then we need to have a constructor waiting for it. Now we're gonna need plates. That's what it was. Now this I'm not too terribly concerned. I just want to put it like somewhere like here. Because that'll give me enough distance then to put a smart splitter eventually here to split off to the sink. I think we need 50 ingots before we can actually make Quicksilver. Yeah, 50 ingots. So let's check over here for cables. We probably can complete the parts assembly by now, I'm assuming. So that little detour to Caterium took us a bit of time. Oh, yeah, plenty. Perfect. This is going really well, actually, so far. So we need 300 plates. Rods and 500 screws. There we go. Send that one off. Parts assembly unlocked.
More complex.
And next milestone will be logistics MK2, and then we're right on the path of the next thing we need is the space elevator. And we got the assembler, so we need to start making rotors and plates as soon as possible. So let's get 2 more mining heads up for that. Hang on, let me get a thing here. So we need 2 mining heads, 2 smelters. We're going to need, hang on, 2 mining heads. Oh, we might need more than that. We might need 3 mining heads, actually. Come to think of it, that might be perfect. So then 3 smelters, or more. Oh, now I'm second guessing things. See, we need a stream of plates and rods, and then another thing of rods and screws, or sorry, plates and screws, and then rods and screws. Plates take more iron, but either way we're gonna need 1, 5, 6 constructors, 3 assemblers, and I believe 3 mining heads. So the main things we need are the rotors, which we don't need right away, reinforced plates, and iron rods. I'll grab this so I can make some of those plates. But before I do that, I'll place down our mining heads, or mining things. I don't have enough space. You gotta get me some of that. What can we drop off here? We don't need the flower petals. Okay. So now if we place down one there, one there, one there. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this logistically for space, because it's gonna take up a lot of space. I can do it vertically, I know I can, but it might be a bit of a mess. But I know I can do it in a 2x2 area. So I will try my best to do that. So let's, I think, go this to the grid. So that'll be perfect. Let's go like that. So that's for one construction of plates or rotors. And then we're going to need a second one. So let's go about here, probably. There we go. So we're going to start things off with the smelters, I think. And the smelters are going to be placed evenly. Yeah, they can be placed evenly in their tile, like that, right at the end. These are going to be iron. Even throw in our iron that we collected from it. And then this, what we're going to actually be able to do is split it. Because this should output 30 per minute. I think these can only take in... No, these go 30 to 30, but the constructors only do 15. So technically, we only have to be doing 15 and 15. So we can split these off and then bump things up later. So let's go logistics, conveyor splitter, and something like this. Hopefully that won't be too much of a curve for it. There we go. So then we'll go off one side into there, off the other side into there. And that should deliver as much as we need. It won't be the fastest production, but that's okay. Let's get some ramps in here. There we go. There we go. There we go. And this one is going to be good with 2. Oh, okay. That means I thought they would need 3. Oh, they totally will need 3. Just barely. Maybe. What I could do is it'll offset things really weirdly. Let's just give it the extra headroom that it wants and go up another tier. So let's go like that, even though it's a much taller ceiling than we need. So this one will be because we're going smelting, then we're going to go up to construction, which will be rods and rods for this one. And then we're going to go up to another level of construction. So this is going to be constructor here, which we don't have reinforced plates for. Gotcha. So we need to make reinforced plates. Woo, 360. Okay. And we don't need the rotors right away. So we will... Not yet, at least. We'll get the main assembly going, and then we can just add on. Because the assembler is going on at the top. So we can kind of add that on when we get the parts. So we're going to go in from this side, because our output is on the other side. We're going to want one there and one there. And set these both to rods. And then we're going to grab a power pole. Slap it down there in the middle. And we're actually going to send that also down to right here. We'll connect to that, and I wish I could say to that, but it won't be. Yeah. So then this goes to that, this goes to that, and then we go up another level. We can settle for this height. I'm pretty sure that little bump is not that big of a deal. And this one's a little bit funky because everything gets weird here. We're gonna need constructor, but this one is going to be accepting stuff from this far side, so it's gonna be coming up through here. And what we're actually gonna do is slap this right in the center, or as much in the center as we can get it, which seems so weird, but it will all make sense in time. And this is not my perfect, beautiful masterpiece. This is just what I figured out. I'm not anywhere near to making masterpieces. Screws, that'll be set to screws. And then we just need to go up one more level. And then this is where the assembler will sit. And then that is that. That is our assembly model. And eventually we'll put walls or something to make it look like it's actually standing on something. Eventually. Now I'm thinking, because let me double check this. I'm positive I'm correct about this. But because, yeah, plates take 3. That is much more than I thought. Then we'll definitely want 2 separate things for this one. So yeah, we will devote both of these to that, and this is where what they introduced in this update would be so nice, because they introduced blueprints, which means that I could make this 2x2 grid and just like paste it down a bunch of times, and it would just work like that, which would be fantastic. So that's going to go to that one, that's going to go to that one, and we're going to go obviously iron, and then we're going to actually pull you know what? I think I know how I'll do this. So we're gonna need another post here. And we need one of these brought up to what's it here, I think. And then that can connect to that. And to up here. But then also, we've got one free output that we will send over to the top of this one, the corresponding top of that one. And then we can run the cables down. Okay. so we're gonna grab some ramps. If they'll snap to the right spot. No, we want it up a bit more. It's not the right height, fellas. Okay, maybe let's have the ramp starting this way, I guess. If that'll probably be too high then, won't it? Yeah, it snaps it too high. Okay. Well, you know what? We're snapping to the right spot there. Right height there. So let's just continue it on, even if it will be, hello, a little bit off on the whole height thing. Must you be right here? We need one more level. Okay, so that'll be for first level construction. This will be for second level construction. I need more concrete. It'll be nice when I can just have walkways rather than this mess of ramps. There we go. And then we go up one more. That's the wrong platform. One more. Well, I guess technically it's two more, but y'all know what I mean, right? Like this. There we go. So then that will work. We'll just grab this and run it over to this right here then. And then we can run it down to, oh boy. Not quite that far down. Down to here. And then down to here. And this gets plugged into those. Then constructors, these go this way, yeah. And we want it to be right like that. Like that, and then this can get plugged into those. And these are going to be set to, one is going to be set to plates. I just got to remember which one. Which if we're doing things the same as the other one, this one will have to be set to rods. And then this one will be set to plates, I believe. Yes. Yeah. And then this one, we are going to set it angle in this way. Centered as best we can. That's off. Like that. That is not centered. Okay. One more try. Yeah, no, that's not where I want it either. Funny how that works. Neither is that. Stop it. I want to place you right there. That's centered. Okay, so this one will be set to screws. But then we just need the rotors and the right components to send everything through to the assembler. Which means that we do need to get the awesome sink set up. especially since our Caterium has arrived. We need 50 bars first, though. Or anything else. There we go. Throw those into the MAM. And then, there we go. We can craft. Hello? What? We should be able to craft Quicksilver. Do I need to go here? I need to accept it. There we go. Now we can craft Quicksilver. Sorry, quick wire, not Quicksilver. And it's not powered. There we go. So now let's get a awesome sink down. So that's gonna go like this. You know what? Let's put it like this, actually. And let's grab a storage container. We might need a little bit more space, but we'll see. Then let's put a splitter in right here. If I can figure out this stuff. We want it to go like that. Let me climb up on top of this. Get a better view of things. Like that. So this, I can't afford. I need iron plates. Okay. Run it through there, run it into there, and run it off into here. Because then we're going to start making some serious points while still getting plenty of quick wire. Okay, so pretty soon we should have a ticket that will allow us to get that running and that running and that running, which will be glorious. Now the only thing that we do still need is we need more reinforced iron plates and rotors. So let's actually, you know what, rather than crafting them, we'll just grab some. Solid amount. Not that we need that many. Oh well, yeah, we might for the rotors. Okay. So we need 24 reinforced iron plates and then 12 rotors. That's plenty of rotors. Okay. So now if we're coming in from that side, going out this side up there, these are going to have to be facing this way. So assembler, let's grab this. And the nice thing about that is we can just tuck this like that. I think should be enough. Oh, that's not nearly enough room. We're gonna have to bump this all the way up to this very edge. It's looking like, so like right there. Something like that. Should work. I think. Should work. I'll make it work. It will work. Trust me, it'll work. It just might not look good. Okay, so let's go one more. You know what? Let's just put down a foundation here for the moment, and here. I just want it right there. There we go. So now this one will be set to reinforced plates. And oh, that was so close. This one will be set to routers. And then these are both going to feed down to the bottom, where I'll put it into another one for the other things. Let's see if we have that ticket yet. We have, in fact, 2. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to build an awesome sink, or awesome shop. Let's put that down like right here. Okay. And so we want the conveyor lift floor hole. And while we're here, we might as well grab the wall mount. Sure, we're gonna need all these sort of mounts eventually. But now we just need more iron plates, probably. Oh, no, I actually set up pretty well on iron plates. Okay, let's see about getting all this stuff set up. Let's start with this though, because I really need more biofuel. So for here, we want it to go. Let me see if I can get this right, because this one took me a while to figure out. Right. Okay, so we got to line it up with this one and this one. And then I'm going to actually just bind this to 5. And this one to 4. So we're going to go in here, facing that way. And in here, facing that way. And these are going to come down, facing that way. And theoretically, it's not enough space. Joking. Oh, I know what I need to do. I just need to push them back one farther. That and like that. And then that one in there. in there, and then we just gotta actually connect them up. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't look quite as nice, but at least it works in a 2x2 grid. I don't know why that's the requirement, but I've deemed that the requirement. There we go. We got things feeding in. And then we just got to remember that these need to, I think, to be set up. So this one's for leaves. Biomass leaves. Biomass wood. And these need power. That is correct. Yeah. So we're just going to pop down that right there. Up to you, hook it up to you, and hook it up to you. So now, from these boys, we're going to be sending resources up. And they're going to go about here. So like that. And like that. And wait, yep, that's right. Okay. And then we gotta do the top first. Hopefully that's the right spot. I think it shouldn't matter as much. Hang on a second. I do have the right output for this, right? Which one's the output? That's the output. Okay, well, we'll just reset that one up. There we go. Input that way. Output that way. We want it to be nice and scented. Like, nah, that's not quite it. There we go. And then we will see, because this one's going to be a bit tricky. Because what we need to do at this point is we got to grab a merger. We got to line these up. So the goings in are going in. And then this goes into there. Then we grab this lift. And it should go straight in and work flawlessly. Just like that. And then this one will be set to the solid biofuel. And then we just got to go down here and hook that up on this end, which is already ready for that. Looks like. Go here, into there, here, into there, like that, and that goes like that. And it starts sending it through. And perfect. Okay. So then we just got to put in a porthole right about there and go down through to this one. So we're just going to grab this, go from here to there. Then we can go from here to there, hook that up. So it should be going through then. Where's this biomass? It's got no power. But I sent it power. There we go. Now you should have power. There you go. Now you're filling up. Okay. That's gonna start pushing these things out. There we go. And those will go down the chain. And into here. There we go. Where I can pick them up all nicely bundled and then throw them into there. Perfect. That is what we want. I think I have more wood and stuff to throw in there, don't I? Yes, I do. A little bit more grass. I can throw, I think, some of this stuff in here, possibly. Not much into these outputs, though. Oh, this one can fit a bit. There we go. And then this one can fit a good chunk. There we go. And so then we're gonna need more power. So we need to start setting up, you know what? We can actually, I think, this might be a level too high. Yeah, it will be a level too high. What we can do though is just pull out of this foundation. Like that, and then like that, and like that, and that, and that. And then leave that up for now. This is where more powered biomass burners will go. Which I need more wire for. Okie doke. So I need more power before I can set those up, actually, because they're going to take a chunk of power. And I also got to figure out this one again, because that one, so we want this one here. That one's going to go over to here. Then we're going to get that one, pick it up over here, which seems really counterintuitive, but it looks cool. Let's set that there. And then that one there. And that one there. And then that one... Some crouching. There. And then we can hook this one up to that, this one up to that, this one up to that, and this one up to that. And hopefully this built enough biomass for us. It did not. It brutally did not. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do about this? Let's just grab our saw, chop down some trees a bit, and make enough regular biofuel for these to run until we've got the solid biofuel automated. Plus it's dark, so it's not really worth trying to build too terribly much in the dark. don't get why they sound like they're right underneath me. It's just a rock down there. Okay. And this will be the... Oh, no, never mind. It's not the last tree on this platform. I won't go down there because that's where the thingamabob is. I don't feel like dealing with him in the dark. Doesn't sound the most fun. It's odd, it looks like iron there. Hey, the sun's coming up, finally. Okay, that should be a good amount of stuff. So I'm gonna need 10 stacks, which I don't quite have the room for. That's okay. I will fill up what I can first. So this one on the corner here needs some more still. Yeah, we're full up again, but I think that should be enough. Just gotta top that off. And then we just gotta fill up these 4. That is good. Okay. There we go. We're all powered on again. 4 coupons. Nice. Okay. So now we can get back to... let's put some of these items back in here now. So for instance, all of our wood. Is that all of our wood? I think that's all of our wood. It's like 13. And then all of our grass. Okay, so now for this is going to be an experience. This is going to take some work. So we're coming up here. So we might as well tuck these in a little bit. I think we can do that. Just because that will save us a bit of energy. And then let's hop over to this other side here. And these ones we will have to push to the outskirts. So there. And there. I want to go from there. Oh, nope, that's not how this is going to work. Yeah, so we want this one to go from there to, I believe, like that, if my remembrance is correct. And this one going out that way. Like I said, this is going to get crazy. So then these ones... then come down and connect up. And then these ones can come down like this. Let's go into there. And then this one goes around. I'm missing iron plates. $500 should be enough. And we're gonna bring this out to a nice little oh, it's gonna look terrible. Okay, I can't place that there, so I just gotta run it straight in like that, which looks lovely. And then we get to figure out these outputs. So this one, oh wow, why are we so... Why do we have... I feel like we have way less room than before. I remember, but okay. I remember having way more room than that. But these go into the far corners. And then we get this piece that goes basically like that. And like that. And then we just go around and into there. And around and into there. And then we can put up this stuff. 5. Okay, so then this one comes straight down like that. This one comes straight down like that. Because then you would think this one goes into that one, but that is incorrect. This one in fact plugs into that one. And this one, well, this one plugs into that one. Yeah. And then we just gotta set up the very last one, which is this one, which we just gotta attach to this, and then send it all the way through the floor down to here, like that. And then we should be able to power things on. So let's grab this out. And where did I put that? There's the tower there. So let's grab this, plug that into there. That into there. That into there. And that stack will be running. Then we'll bring this over to here. And over to here. We'll plug that in. That in. And then we can plug in from this side to that. And everything is plugged in. So then we just gotta get this stuff set up now. And this stuff is just the exact same ordeal. So we just gotta go like that. Like that. And like... Hang on. That. And that. Then this one goes out and around. So these ones got to go to the corners. So that and that. There we go. This goes in like that. This one goes in like that. Curving around to that. Curving around to that. And these down like that. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Down like that. This one comes up like that. Up like that. And then down like that. And down like that. And then like that. Like that. That and like that. And then we plug that in, and then theoretically it all works. Which Never mind. Not yet. It does not theoretically work yet. Plug that into there. That into there. That into there. Make sure that this one's set up for screws, which it is. And then this one, we just drop all the way down. There we go. And the reason for that is then we can put a storage box. Floor's too steep. Basically, maybe not. Okay, we can't put a storage box, but we can run this cable out to here and then find a place to put a storage box for it. Oh my goodness, this is getting even more mess. This is way messier than I remember it being. I'm positive that it was cleaner when I did it just a couple hours ago. Okay, but we'll see if we start getting any produce from this or from this anytime soon. I'm just gonna sit up here and watch these so that I know that they're making stuff. So are we getting our plates and screws anytime soon? Oh wait, this doesn't have power? Oh right, because I just added those. So that plugs into that. And that plugs into that. So now these are making stuff and they are sending them up. This one does not have power though. That's what our holdup is. There we go. So now that's making our screws. And that'll send them on through. Okay. And now this should start getting our screws. Anytime now. There's our screws. Let's go into here and start filling up. And then I'll start pumping it down. Okay. Let's go make sure that the other one is all plugged in as well then. That's why I wanted to check these things. So those ones are both functioning. These ones are both seeming to function. This one, we're getting all our resources sent. Good, good, good. And this one is working. We are building rotors. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. So then with that, we will start to get a little line up here. And then we'll figure out what to do with that because we'll be sending this into another thing that's up there. So let's grab a couple more foundations here. Let's just go something like, say here. For now, this is kind of a temporary situation, but I don't think I have the resources for another. Oh, I do have the resources for another. Okay. So we will put that right there. Just barely fits. My goodness. I wish that this fit better. That will take up the last slot. I don't want it to take up the last slot. I want it to function beautifully instead. That did not do what I wanted it to either. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna plug it into that because that's all that's in my brain right now. Then we're gonna grab this for those rotors and plug it into that and see if we can't. There we go. And plug it into there. And this is for smart plating, which we will then just let it sit in this because it'll stack to higher than 50. Oh, there we go. Now it's all getting made. So now we just got to work on building the rocket itself. Or space elevator, sorry, the space elevator, which is going to be the easy part. And I'll grab these tickets and I'll invest them into certain things. Because I would like the ceiling mount as well as the power outlets could be very useful. But I think what I might want more, I should save the tickets that I have for. But I'll grab the ceiling mount because that's something I know for a fact is functionally something that I will want eventually. I can also throw this whatever into the MAM. There we go. Got rid of that. And anything else? What do I need for the zipline? Oh, I could do the zipline, no problem, probably. That'd be nice. Then I could not have to be hanging onto my pinky so weirdly. Okay. Give me that. And we can also research AI limiters, which is going to be great. Ethereum. So we want this zipline. Give it to me. And then we want to pump it into that.
New equipment unlocked.
And then we want we'll need copper, raw copper for that. And we can get power poles MK2, which is going to be glorious because we're really running low on those power poles.
New building up.
That's okay. Okay, so I just need the copper sheets. So I just need to grab some copper. So I'll just dig it out of the ground from where that's at, I think, because that'll be probably the least hassly way of doing it right at the moment. I don't really feel like setting up another copper thing. So we're gonna probably need like, if it was calling for, I think it's 2 copper per sheet. We're probably gonna need like a lot. I think. So what did it call for? 20, or was it more than 20? I thought it was 20, so I'm gonna grab 40. And hope. Oh, while I'm here, let's grab the copper wire for the space elevator. There we go. So for this, we needed 50. So we need a lot more than 40. I'm gonna take the easy route after this, because that kind of makes sense in my brain. Okay, so yeah, it is 2 per. So we can make 20. So we need 60 more copper ore. Or ingots. And I also want to just check, what is it for the zipline? The zipline, we need quick wire and a Xeno Zapper, which is doable. We just need reinforced plates for that. And then just the quick wire. There we go. We've got a zip line. Let's replace it with not that one. Let's replace it with that for now. Okay, that means something wonderful. I can just hang on to this now. If it'll let me. That's one thing, is that for some reason, I don't know why exactly, but the game name, Satisfactory, does something weird with the holding down of mouse buttons. Because, like, even when I use the chainsaw, it'll, like, glitch and, like, be like, no, you're not using it, and then you are, and then now you're not. And I don't know if that's, that's not just an experimental thing, either. That's, like, just an issue that they have, and I don't know why, if it has to do something like, maybe they're counting it on a tick, and it's, not steady frame rate or something like that, but I don't know what it is, but it's a super unstable, thing. So using the zipline over like crevices is a little bit tense, because at any moment the game could just be like, wait, did you say you wanted to hang on, and then just drop you into the bottomless pit. Okay. So then with that, we just need more quicksilver. Quick wire. Go. And then there's our smart splitter. So to get the smart splitter, we just need 10 AI limiters and 50 plates, reinforced plates. We can make 19 here right away, and then we just need to make the limiters, which we can make 5 right now. I can also get all this concrete out of my inventory, my goodness. Okay. Come on, hurry up. Why are these not stacked? There we go. Okay, so for these AI limiters, I'm gonna need 5 per. So that means I'm gonna need another 25. I'm gonna need another 50 ingots. Okay, and then after this I gotta go to bed because I'm starting to lose focus of my eyes. Right. We want copper sheets. And we're still gonna need the more of the reinforced plates as well. That's the other thing. Got our 5 more AI limiters. So we will, if we want to do more AI limiters, we're gonna need to start doing more copper. We're gonna have to find another copper vein. Okay, so for this we just need more screws and probably more plates. That might not be enough screws. Let's grab that stack. And then more plates. While we're at it, we might just grab more rods. Hello? There we go. Okay, so we just need to make sure that we got 50 of these, and then we can go grab the concrete, and then we can make the space elevator. And I don't think we're gonna have enough of the new and fancy platings, but we will see. There we go. Got our 50. Deuterium. Smart splitter. Researched! There we go. Yes, sir. I love the smart splitter. One of my favorite tools in the game so far. Let's check on how many of these we've got. 29. Actually, that's not bad. I thought we would have like 6. Just not too bad. Still not where we want to be. But there we go. So now let's figure out a place for this rocket, I guess. You know what we can do? We will just hover it over the abyss, because I know for a fact that we can do that. We should be able to do it. Okay, I happen to know, if I remember correctly, there's a 5x5 grid, I think, for these things. So let's just snap to world grid there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put one more on this side. 5. Actually, let's put another one on this side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to remember. I know that there was a way of like doing it so you could like, oh, it was different building mode. Right. I need to go to the Zoop mode. There we go. Okay. So now theoretically this should fit just fine on that if I can get enough distance to place it there. This thing is ginormous. Okay, I may have miscalculated. Maybe it's almost looks like 7 or 8 tiles. Either way, it will not let me place it there, which is very big sad because I would have loved to. But I won't let that stop me. So we're gonna go. We said 8. I think let's try for 8. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if we're at 5, so then this is, wait, what? What happened to Zoop mode? We want 2 on that side. Yeah, let's go with another 2 on that side. Might as well. Okay, so theoretically we got an 8x8 grid. Theoretically, it should fit now. Especially because this is just temporary. Like, this is not where I want my space thingy to be. I want it to be over. There we go. That's plenty big. So I did that 9x9, I guess. Well, no, maybe I did it 9x8. But yeah, that's big enough. I want it over in that direction, but I'm currently too not scared to go over there. There's nothing really all that scary about going over there. There's just like a lot of enemies over there and a cave with spiders right near it. How much excess space do we have around the back, I wonder? 'Cause that did give us like 1 extra tile. Oh, we got like, oh yeah, about an extra tile. Okay. So yeah, so it's about 8 squares. No. Yeah? 8 squares, I think? No. It would have to be, because I centered this, so it's 9. So 7 squares, I guess? Okay, so now we need 50 of those. And we should have like 35 by now. I'm gonna be getting no more with the grid broken down. Let's see if I've got enough things. That's not gonna be enough, but I can split them. Probably. I don't think I need technically to be actually adding to those anymore. So I'm gonna test something out and just not add to them. It's a pretty scientific test, really. Hello? There we go. Everything seems to be working, but those two things are still running. So we'll see in a minute or two. Okay, we're sitting at actually... We might be able to complete it before I go to bed. Heck yeah. Okay, let's throw these into the thing and wait another 10 plates. Okay, hello. There we go. This will unlock tier 3 and 4. It's a lot of work for 2 tiers. Better be some good tiers. We still haven't finished logistics, which we probably should do. We just need some... We could probably do it in the time that it takes for these last 10 things to make. Just need more of everything and the plates. Wow, we're actually out of plates, though. That is surprising. Can I make 50? I can make 27. That's not going to be enough. I don't need to go over here. I need to go over here. No one will notice if I just take those. They're getting produced way faster than rotors anyway. Okay. Well, you know what? We even got some rotors on us. We might as well just plant those in there for now. Help speed things up. I just gotta wait for a couple more of these things. Actually, how many would we need of these for 15 more reinforced plates? Oh boy, we would need... hang on, where's my calculator? There is a... what's the button prompt for the calculator in this game? Where's the search? Is it... Maybe I could just type in here. I don't know if this is the right place, but I know that there's a calculator in this game. 15 times 6. Nope, that's chat. Okay. Where's the calculator? 15 times 6? Nope, that's not it either. Where's the calculator? No, that's the screenshots. I know there's a calculator in this thing. It's like a search engine and a calculator built into one. Whoa, we get grid lines. Oh, that's photo mode. Okay. That's wrong. We don't want that. Cancel. Whoa. Okay, we got emotes. F is destruction mode. H is hands. M is map. N! It is N! Okay. 15 times 6. 90! We need 90 plates. Okay. That's not 90 plates. But I think that is enough to complete the regular plate version of this. Just throw those in there and wait for the 85 more that we need. Let's see here. We should be basically done. Yeah, so we just need this one more. And then I'm going to unplug this machine. Because we don't need the plates coming from here anymore. We'll need them eventually. But we don't need them coming from here. We'd much rather have the rotors and other thing. Reinforced plates. Because we're going to need reinforced plates for MK2. Which is way more important right away. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we can send off this rocket. And in that amount of time, we should be getting enough plates to make the reinforced plates that we need for the thing where we can send that off. And that's when I'm going to go to bed. There it goes. Very cool. And eventually it comes down, right? Eventually. Oh, is it already coming down? This looks bigger than normal. I don't know if it's oh, it looks like it is getting closer. It totally is. Look at that. It's back already. Okay. Nice. Oh, I think I've actually already got enough plates. Actually, I've got 22. Yeah, I do. Perfect. Launch.
Milestone
MK2 done.
Improved
And since we've got the two new, so we've got coal power. Yes, I love this stuff. It's going to take a lot of work to get set up, though. Trucks, foundries, which are painful, but interesting. Xenobasher, which I like. MK2 miners, which are expensive. Hypertubes, which I've actually never used. And the Blueprint Designer! That's the one we want. So we're going to get the Blueprint Designer next stream, I guess. That's cool. I'm excited to see what this thing can do. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the stream for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I see you next time. Bye-bye.